The movie opens with Moana going to the nearby islands to find other tribes. But she doesn't find anyone, then she finds a pot with a tribe printed on it. After seeing the pot, Moana hopes that there are still other tribes near us. Moana goes back to her island, and meets her father, Tui, and shows him the pot. Moana says to her father that this spot is living proof that other tribes are also near our island, and I will find them no matter what. Meanwhile, Moana's younger sister, Simia, arrives and hugs Moana. Tui wants to make Moana the tautai of his tribe, which has a higher rank than the chief. Tautai is the link that can unite the oceans and bring them to the destination. During the ritual, lightning strikes, and Moana has a vision in which she sees her island completely empty. Meanwhile, Tautai from her tribe appears to her, and tells her that if she does not find Motu Fetu Island, humanity will come to an end. Moana says to him that how will I go, I don't even know the way. Then he says to her that the comet in the sky will show you the way. Moni showed Moana a photo of Motu Fetu Island and told her that it was a very old island. It was the island with which the oceans were tied like a string, and it was the string that united all the ocean tribes. But the power-hungry god Nala broke that string with his black magic and imprisoned the island in the curse of the storm. In order to increase his power, he will undermine the unity and brotherhood of all the tribes and will end the human beings. Moni tells them that our elders believe that if someone reaches Motu Fetu, Nala's curse will be removed, and his black magic will also end, and this is the only way to connect all the islands. Moana makes up her mind and promises the people of her tribe that she will reach Motu Fetu and reunite all the islands. Moana assembles a crew of people from Motunui, clever craftswoman Loto, historian and Maui fanboy Moni, and grumpy elderly farmer Kiki, alongside her pet pig and rooster, Pua and Hei, to follow the path of a comet across the ocean towards Motu Fetu. In the next scene, we see Maui who starts looking for Motu Fetu on his own, but Nala's enforcer Matangi overwhelms him and imprisons him inside a monster clam. On the way, the comet is destroyed in the sky. At the same time, they see the coconut pirates in a ship, with a monster clam behind them, and that monster clam swallows many people of the tribe of coconuts. They made Moana and her crew unconscious by hitting them with tranquilizers, and then caught them. They tell Moana that Nala cursed Motu Fetu Island with black magic, due to which we lost our home, and we are still searching for our home. They tell Moana that if he makes the monster clam unconscious, then we will take her to Camber Island with us. Moana agrees. They give Moana a spear laced with anesthetic. Then, Moana and her crew go towards the monster clam, but they accidentally drop the spear. Meanwhile, Kotu, a brave and honest man from the coconut tribe, comes to them, and he hits the spear in the monster clam's eye, which makes the monster clam unconscious, and they all go inside the monster clam, and Moana gets separated from her crew. When Moana regains consciousness, she sees Matangi. On the other side, Moana's crew see Maui, who were tied up. Maui takes his magic hook and frees himself. When he sees Hei, he asks them where Moana is. Matangi tells Moana that I am fed up with Nala and I want to get it from here. Matangi gives Moana courage, which allows her to open the portal. And this portal will take them to where that island is. Meanwhile, Maui reaches there and then Maui realizes that Matangi had imprisoned him on purpose so that he could go with Moana to help her. Maui says to Moana that you should not have come here, not even the ocean can help you here. Maui tells Moana that Nala has cursed the island and hidden it under the ocean where no human can reach. Meanwhile, Nala's creatures come out of the ocean and they attack them. Maui tells them that these creatures cannot tolerate sunlight and we will have to fight them till morning. Moni falls into the ocean but Maui saves him. Meanwhile, it is day and these creatures go back into the ocean but their boat breaks, and Moana and her crew are very scared. They get washed up on an island where they find the boat of their ancestors. Moana's courage breaks down and she decides to surrender, but Maui gives her the courage to fight again. Moana gets ready to fight again and her crew also rebuilds the boat. Then they face the storm. Maui tries hard to fight the storm but nothing happens. Moana understands that Nala is trying to keep the island away from humans so that the curse does not break. She tells Maui that you go and find the island, I draw Nala's attention. Maui finds the island and starts pulling it with his magic hook and Moana is about to reach it. But Nala drops a lightning bolt on Maui, which destroys his powers, during which there is a huge explosion and Moana's boat is also broken. Moana asks her crew to find Maui and she herself goes into the ocean and touches the island, which removes the curse from the island and Nala's lightning bolt kills Moana. Maui goes into the ocean and sees Moana dead and starts crying for her. Meanwhile, Moana's ancestors, her grandmother, and the old tautai of the tribe appear and start praying for Moana, which makes Moana come back to life. And, she also gets a tattoo of tautai on one of his arms, and Maui also gets his magic hook and his powers back. Meanwhile, Maui pulls the Motufetu island out of the ocean. And then, the ocean merges all the other islands. At the same time, people from other tribes also arrive on the Motufetu island, and Moana is very happy to see them and takes them all to her island. There is a ceremony in front of them all, and Moana becomes the new Taudai of all the tribes. After that, Moana brings Kotu to his tribe, and the pirates' coconut tribe also find their home, and the movie ends here.